Hello and welcome to The Den. My name is Eric and I will be your host for this special live roundtable video during interview week. So Evan, Will, and I are all here to interview each other because Dan is still out working on his internship. Is that what it is? It's an internship that he's working on?
Internship, yeah, he's doing some internship. Yeah, he has to be on call literally 24 hours a day, apparently.
It is some serious work that he is working on right now. So we're here filling in for him with this special vid. And so we're just going to take turns doing Q&A. So Evan, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I can definitely start us off, sure. So I don't have that many questions, and they're not that great, but let's start with an easy one. If you could be any one place right now, where would you be?
Ooh, easy. I'd much rather be at the beach right now. Just sitting on the sand, drinking a margarita. Yeah, that's the life.
A margarita. Way to play the stereotypes.
Whatever, I'm a Jimmy Buffett fan.
Oh, man, that was my first concert ever. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it was. For me, I think that anytime I'm in Seattle is a wonderful, wonderful experience. So I would love to be back in Seattle.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to answer my own question?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay. Normally my answer is always snowboarding, but this week specifically, my Facebook has been blowing up with everybody having all these pictures and all this awesome times at Bear Week, and I can't go to Bear Week, and I want to be at Bear Week so bad right now. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I want to
year.
be at Bear Week. Next year. We all got to go. Men of the Den, 2015.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, Men of the Den live in P-Town. That's what needs to fucking happen next year, gentlemen.
That's the dream.
All right, Will, you want to do number 2?
All right, so I'm just going to dive right in. Marry, fuck, kill. Let's go ahead. Your choices are Chris Pratt, Kevin James, or Big Dipper.
Wait, who's Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt, he's an actor. He's in that new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Yeah,
I didn't see it.
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh.
I can't remember what else he's been in. He's been in like
He's
Parks
been
and
on
Rec.
Parks and Rec. Yeah, Parks and Recs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think he killed Bin Laden.
Oh, okay. Google helped.
Yay, Google.
Okay, so what were they again? Hit me again. Kevin James.
Kevin James, Big Dipper, or Chris Pratt?
Oh, fuck. I would kill Big Dipper. Absolutely. Not a fan at all. Anyway, I guess I would fuck Chris Pratt because I've always wanted to marry Kevin James. Damn right.
I think that I'm probably going to go with that same lineup because I think that Kevin James has like a stable income and Chris Pratt is probably better in bed. And Dipper, I do like the Dipper. So I'm unfortunately he's at the bottom of this list. So the man puts on a really good show, and I saw him at the Accidental Bear Music Festival in New York City, and he was fucking fantastic. So that's all I'm saying. You know, the music is only so-so, but the man can really put on a show. So.
All right. I'm probably gonna have to go the same lineup, but I'm gonna have to switch Kevin James and Chris Pratt. I would marry the fuck out of Chris Pratt. That way you can bone him every single night.
I guess that is the downside to the FMK triad, is that I guess the assumption is that once you get married, then you just stop fucking. And as a married man, I think I can attest to that. Harsh, I know. Ark's going to come down and slap me.
You're gonna be in trouble.
We joke about it all the time.
Great. I love that you're marrying Kevin James for the money. I think that's a very respectable action.
Hey, if the ladies can be a gold digger, so can the men. So, all right, it's my turn, guys. So, what is your favorite internet bullshit? Like, what's your favorite bullshit that you always like look at on the internet that just makes you laugh and you just go to like on the regular?
BuzzFeed.
Maybe you're ashamed of it. Oh, BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed, hands down. Their personality quizzes that they put on. It's like what Disney movie should you belong in, or what famous celebrity should you marry. I mean, 9 times out of 10 they're pretty inaccurate, but they're still pretty funny.
Yeah, I definitely hear you on the BuzzFeed. I read it all the fucking time. All of those little, like, 21 things that you need to know if you're not going to work in retail, or, like, don't do this at a bar, like, all that kind of stuff. And those quizzes are kind of my guilty pleasure. I do pretty much every single one of them, but I never actually post it on Facebook because I don't want to tell people. I guess I kind of just blew that out of the water. But I also love, there's this dumb thing I subscribe to. It's called Marijuana Kills, and they're always just posting all these dumb bullshit facts about marijuana, about how it leads to like all crazy sorts of addiction and being murderous, and I think it's really funny. Mostly the comments, because people get really angry and upset, and that's my favorite.
I am going to say Cracked. I read Cracked like
Oh, man.
all the fucking time. It is so like I love the writers, and there's just like, there's something to it that they'll just do like a 6-item list, and it'll take them like 3 pages to get through it because it's so in depth. It's like it's hilarious and it's researched, and it's just like mind porn. I love it. So, Cracked.
Mind porn. Excellent choice of words right there.
Absolutely. All right, so is it my turn again? Going first.
Yeah,
here?
yeah, we're doing round robin. It's you.
Okay, sweet. All right, so let's go with. Okay, so do you guys have any like irrational fears or phobias or anything?
I mean, I guess my fear of heights is kind of irrational. Like, I'm fine like on an airplane or like on a roller coaster, but if I'm like on a ladder or like a step stool, I'll freak the fuck out. I don't know why. It's just as long as I'm strapped in, I'm fine.
I think for me, it's like it's not that I have an irrational fear of either of these things, because they are things that can hurt you. So like fire and scissors. Like scissors freak me the fuck out. Because I had my ear nicked by the lady at the beauty salon once, and like that fucked me up. And so I have like these like OCD like mental images of like just like scissors cutting off parts of my body that just should not be cut off. None of my parts of my body ever cut off, but I mean, yes.
Oh.
So, like, yeah.
What's that?
I probably shouldn't tell you that my nickname is Runs with Scissors.
Oh man, that's dumb. Okay, so safety scissors for Eric, and I just had this really awesome mental image of Will standing up on a little like 3-step step stool, being like, "Help! Help me! Help!" So my irrational, let's see. I'm not a fan of needles, but I don't know, they're jabby and stabby and not friendly. But I'm terrified of crows. Like, absolutely terrified. Or any, like, obnoxiously large black birds. I think they're evil. I think they're way too intelligent. You can see it in their fucking beady little eyes. I just know that they just want to, like, peck my fucking eyes out, and I don't like it. And, yeah, I blame that on watching Alfred Hitchcock's movie Birds when I was, like, way too young. And it freaked me out. It totally freaked me out. I don't like it. Who's next?
All right.
Will is next.
All right. This is a hypothetical one for you guys. It's if you were stuck in the whole Groundhog Day scenario, and you get to choose the day that you get to relive over and over again, what day would you choose?
Let's see. Honestly, I think that I would probably want to relive my first sex experience, because it was really bad. It was really so bad. And, you know, if you get the chance to do it over again, you could do it better.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. If I could relive a day over and over again, I don't know, I kind of get stuck on 2. There was one day, it was like the first day that my mom and sister, like, they came out to see me. Like, they drove like 4 hours out to see me for Christmas. And my boyfriend at the time happened to be there as well. And we spent this like surreal afternoon in my living room, all hanging out and getting really drunk and having an awesome time. And I never thought that would happen in my life. So that was pretty awesome. But the other one, and this is what I'm leaning more towards, is me and a bunch of my friends from high school, we just hopped in my buddy's car one day with a bunch of camping shit and a whole ton of beer and spent all night just getting super rip shit around a fire, and it was one of the best nights of my life. Oh my god, it was awesome. We were like running around through the woods and like building lean-tos and shit. It was awesome.
Wait, what? Building what now?
A lean-to. It's like a hut for the woods.
Okay.
Get a bunch of logs and you lean them together on one that goes across. It almost looks like a tent, but it's made out of wood. It's called a lean-to.
Nice. You Canadians and your funny words.
No, I had that word growing up too, and it usually is something that looks kind of like a shed. It's like a thing that leans on a shed. It leans to something else, I guess. I don't know. All right, so it's me now, or is it
wait.
you?
Well, my Groundhog Day scenario, I also have two. My first one would probably be the day I finally got to meet Slipknot for the first time, because that's the whole story of how they saved my life and whatever. And then the second one would probably have to be my 21st birthday. Like, that night we went out at midnight and we just raged the whole night. I don't think we got back into the hotel room until like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I would probably relive my 21st birthday if I could remember it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember mine. That's all I remembered was getting back at 9:30 in the morning.
Awesome.
Okay. What is your favorite party game?
Ooh. I really have to think about this one.
It's a three-way tie between beer pong, flip cup, and strip Cards Against Humanity.
Oh man, Cards Against Humanity, that's so awesome. I'd probably have to say Never Have I Ever.
No, you gotta get naked, otherwise it's not as fun.
Okay, yeah, you gotta strip. I would probably have to say Never Have I Ever, just because I always get so sloshed playing that game.
Awesome. So, the last party that I went to, we played this drinking game called King's Cup. And oh my god, it's so nasty. It's so nasty, but it's so much fun. Okay, so you have this giant goblet, and they have this one from like medieval times that they have. And so you draw cards, and whenever you draw a king, everybody pours a sip of their drink into the goblet. And then the fourth person to draw the king has to drink the fucking cup. It is so gross, and I actually had to drink the cup the last time we played. It was horrible.
Oh god, I'm getting nauseous just thinking about that.
But it's fun. It's also full of like rules and like making people do shit, like like put their thumb on your chin and like ridiculous things like that.
Yeah, each card has like a rule that goes with it that makes you drink more.
Yeah.
All right, so who's next?
Evan.
Oh, I'm next. Okay. If you could punch any one person in the face and totally get away with it, who would it be?
Right off the bat, Kim Kardashian. I hate that bitch so much.
Why?
Why? First of all, she's famous for absolutely no reason. Oh, wait, a sex tape. That's it. And like, oh yeah, she has a big old badunkadunk. But please, I've seen hers. And yeah, basically, she's married to a total douchebag, Kanye West, and I'm just sick and tired of hearing her name all over the news.
Fair.
All fair. I feel like this is again violence against women, but I'm gonna say Ann Coulter because she fucking deserves it.
Yes.
Yep.
Bravo.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. If I could punch any one person in the face, I'm so tempted to say Big Dipper, but I really want to punch Sarah Palin more.
Oh no, we hit the misogyny trifecta.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
I was waiting for Bieber.
Yeah, he'll get hit eventually anyway.
Yeah.
Truth.
It's my turn now?
Yes,
it is.
Okay, my turn. What alcoholic beverage would best describe your personality?
Mead.
Hmm?
Wow. Good answer.
Mead. I think that that would be the alcoholic beverage that best describe me because it's like it's delicious, but it's also kind of antiquated and a little quirky. So there you go.
I have no idea what that is.
That's
It's a
good
honey wine.
Ooh.
Yeah, you need to get on that.
An alcoholic drink that represents me. Wow.
I'm thinking tequila.
Why? Because I'm a disaster? I was thinking along the lines of, like, maybe Fireball.
Oh,
Or
hell yes.
something explosive. I don't know. Yeah, let's go with tequila. Fuck it. Tequila works. I'm dangerous, motherfuckers. Watch out. What about you, Will?
Remind me to do a tequila shot with you later.
Done.
Alright. I'm going off the BuzzFeed here. I took a personality quiz on what alcoholic drink I would be, and they recommended I should be Sex on the Beach.
I think that's a cop-out, and I think you need to come up with another answer.
Alright, fine. I'd probably have to say Long Island iced tea. Sweet but strong at the same
Ooh. Good.
That is a
Good.
good answer. It's a very
Yep.
good answer.
time. And it's my favorite drink.
They're good. Yeah, that's one of my go-tos.
We went to a bar in Kentucky once that gave you a $3 pitcher of Long Island iced tea.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
that's
It
amazing.
was crazy. It was
Take me
That's
to
like-
this magical place.
When I was seeing this guy that lived in Cleveland, alcohol in Canada is like crazy expensive. Like crazy expensive. A Long Island is like $13, and you get it in like a regular size cup. So I paid like $4, and I got the biggest Long Island I've ever fucking seen at this bar called Nemus Lounge. It was pretty amazing, and yeah, really like, and it was the best ever. And I got so sloshed on those.
That's beautiful.
awesome. Okay, let's get athletic. If you played a sport, what would it be, and what position would you play?
Well, if I played a sport, I would probably pick playing rugby again because I missed the fuck out of it. And I'd probably stick with either fullback or wing just because I loved it. I loved it so much. Yeah. That was my shit. I loved it.
I'm probably gonna have to say hockey. Like, I love the sport. I love the fast-paced energy. I also love the ability that you're able to fuck people up and like just get all your anger out on them, and then all you just do is sit 5 minutes in the box, and then you're back out on there.
Nice.
And if I had to pick a position, I'd probably have to say like left wing or defenseman. I don't know. I don't really know why.
Well, on defense, you get to hit people a lot, you angry
Yes.
motherfucker.
Open
I
this
like
kid
that
up,
your answer was
motherfucker.
more Canadian than mine was.
So I'm actually I'm gonna second hockey because it was actually a sport that I was moderately good at when I was in high school, but I played goalie, and I think the goalie was perfect for me because it required very short bursts, and most of the time you're just like watching what else is going on, right? So I'm good with that. I'm good with paying attention and snapping to action when I need to.
It takes a special kind of person to jump in front of a little piece of rubber that's going like 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it
Exactly.
does. So both of you are more Canadian than me. Ouch.
Rugby's a good Canadian sport, though.
It's fun. I'm not so graceful on ice. I can run faster on grass. So I'll stick to that.
Let's see, whose question is it next? Yours?
I think it's mine now, yeah. All right, so this is the last question that I have, actually. But who is your dream celebrity man crush?
Oh boy, there were way too many because I'm a man crush Monday whore. Let's see.
Noticed.
Yeah. If you look at my Instagram every fucking Monday. Oh man, I'd probably have to say like Tom Hardy.
Who?
Yeah, Tom Hardy. He played Bane in Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, he is just the face and then that British accent. Once I hear the accent, I'm gone.
Those accents are deadly. Yep. Don't tell Aaron.
I'm gonna go on a kind of a weird tangent, and I'm gonna say Julian Sands, because he was one of those like bizarro horror movie actors that like I just was completely mesmerized by watching, and he does this amazing performance in Naked Lunch, by David Cronenberg, that is just like completely, utterly surreal and beautiful. And he was the Warlock in Warlock, so I mean, yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
Let's see. I would have to go with. I mean, it was Kevin James for a long time, but he has been entirely ousted by Eric Stonestreet, the guy who plays Cam on Modern Family. Oh my god. And if you like hear him in an interview too, he's like the most. He's a completely different person from the character that he plays. He's got this like really deep, gruff, rumbly voice, and I just want to pounce on him.
Get some. All right, so my next question is, I think this is touching on one of your previous questions. What is your dream city that you wish to live in?
My dream city. I would love to live in Montreal again. I miss it every day.
Nice. Montreal's a great town.
For me, it's probably San Francisco. I've not lived on the West Coast in a very long time, and San Francisco is kind of like the Mecca moment, and I'm going to be going there. I'm going to be going there in just a few weeks, and I'm super, super stoked because that's going to be my trip right before I go to Australia. So
I'm super, super jealous of you.
Yeah.
What about you, Will?
I would probably have to say, like Evan, either Montreal or Vancouver. Yeah.
Ooh, Vancouver's dope.
Yeah. My aunt used to live there for about a good 10 years. She would always send postcards. The city was absolutely beautiful. And then I fell in love with it when they hosted the Olympics back there in 2010. And I was just like, yep, that's where I want to live.
Awesome. Okay, maybe we should just wrap up with the last question, unless, Will, you want to do another round. But so my last question is, what's your favorite memory from childhood?
Eric's getting all deep.
Favorite memory from childhood? Does this include pre-tweens, like 12, 11?
Sure.
Alright. I'd probably have to say meeting Avril Lavigne. Yeah, I ran into her. She was this was back when she was like doing her skater boy days, and she did a tour, and she was over at Montgomery Mall over in Bethesda. It was so packed and so crowded I couldn't see anything during the show, and I got pushed out of the way, and somehow I wound up backstage, and I saw her walk off the stage. I shouted at the top of my lungs, "Avril, can I get an autograph?" And she was so nice. She came over, she signed all my stuff, she took a picture with me. She was a sweetheart.
That's awesome.
She didn't make you stand 400 feet away?
I saw those too. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, all those pictures that everybody. Yeah, yeah, where she's like, she had that no touching policy with her fan photos or something.
Wow.
Yeah, all the photos, they're just so awkward, and every other celebrity is like hugging on people, and they compared it to what, Rihanna, I think.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Lady Gaga.
Let's see. My favorite childhood memory was probably my 6th birthday party. My mom knew how to throw the most epic birthday parties ever, and she just entirely would just let go, and it would all just be awesome all the time. She took me and a bunch of my friends to this place in Montreal called Coconuts, which is basically just like a play gym where you run around and there's like all this like big, the big inflatable puffy things that you can crash into and jump off of and not hurt yourself.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there was that, and they would have this little like birthday party room off to the side, and we ate cake without utensils, so just like literally mashing your face into your plate, and then had a giant food fight and made such a mess that the guy that was working our room actually brought the entire staff in so that they could all just take a look at it and be like, holy shit.
You children are monsters.
It was a good time.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Love it.
So, for me, it's really hard because there's a lot of really cool stuff that we did when we were kids, but one of the things that was really awesome was that we lived next to my grandparents and my aunt and uncle, and so we had this enormously huge backyard, and all along the farthest part of it were blackberry vines, and so all summer long we'd be picking blackberries off of these vines and just filling up buckets and buckets of fruit.
That's
And
awesome.
your hands would be completely stained like purple like every day.
That's awesome.
It was great. It was great.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So, on that note, shall we wrap it up, gentlemen?
I would say so.
Yeah, I'm all out of questions, so yeah, that works for me.
All right, cool. Well, thank you all very much for watching Men of the Den Roundtable. I hope to see you tomorrow on Saturday when you get to see an interview between me and my husband. Are we the only married couple on the Den? Are Greg and Anthony married? Or are they?
Yeah, they're dating.
Oh, they're dating. They're dating. All right, interesting. So yeah, come and see what married life is like. It's a
should be
little
fun.
crazy.
Oh my god, I hope you pick her. I hope you pick her.
All right, gentlemen. We'll see you all in the Den. Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Cheers.